Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Ali LaForce on the sideline. Now the starting group for Orlando. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. And for the Raptors, their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Brandon Ingram's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. Doris, there's not going to be any shortage of highlights in this one. These teams are both very athletic.
Do you have your popcorn, Kevin? Because these two teams are going to put on a show. There's going to be a couple jaw-dropping plays, folks.
Now, here's Suggs. Orlando moving the ball around. On the wing, Bain. Over Ingram. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Bain's got the first points up on the board for the Magic.
What confidence from Bain. Money from mid-range.
Banchero against Barnes. Here's Ingram. Carter pulls it in.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Here's Banchero. Such a wide-open look.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Now, here's Quickly. 4-point game. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. Oh, and the jam by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which was better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Now, Suggs. And here's Banchero. Looking for Quickly. He gets it there. Fires the 3. Carter pulls it in. Banchero passes to Suggs. Back to Banchero. Pass to Bain. Fires from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Banchero. Bain's got 5.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bain, so dangerous from out there.
Ingram kicks to Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Pirtle. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
They get the rebound. Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Now, here's Wagner. Back to Suggs. Banchero against Barnes. 5 on the clock. For the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Connected to the game. Of course, that's one way to describe Jakob Pirtle.
Well, Pirtle is an exceptional screener. He loves to hit the glass. He's a very physical player. He's everything you want in a big.
Now, Wagner, after R.J. Barrett's three-pointer that didn't go.
Wagner likes to work his way to the painted area as much as possible. Look how comfortable he is finishing around the rim.
Now here's Ingram. Still scoreless. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Magic leading by 5. Pass to Banchero. Outside, Bain. No good from outside. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Suggs against quickly. Back to Barrett. With a screen on Wagner. 18 feet out. And again, no good by Toronto.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Ingram against Bain. Ingram kicks to Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Banchero is screen for Wagner. Outside, Suggs. Back to Wagner. Banchero is screen on Barrett. There's Wagner with the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Ingram deciding where to go with it. To Barrett. To the wing on the left. Here's Pirtle. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Magic leading by 5. Payton for 3. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Let's remember, Wendell Carter Jr. goes about 6'10", 270. Good luck trying to stop him without fouling.
The Magic making a switch here. Blacks checked in. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Here's quickly. He has yet to score. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Ali LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Ali, thanks. Here's Banchero after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Barnes against Banchero. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Strong defense against Banchero inside, but they can't break his focus, and he still manages to knock it down.
And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Outside, Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. Back to Pirtle. And the jump by Pirtle.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here are the Magic now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options. If he can't penetrate, your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Now here's Ingram. Scoreless thus far. Pirtle with a screen on Bain. And it's Ingram missing. Magic leading by 8. Here's Wagner. The teardrop falls in.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 6 points.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
And then Carter with the dunk.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now, here's Barrett. 6 points for him. A 3 from Barnes. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. To the inside, Carter, and he makes that one. And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. So both teams making some changes here. Raptors trail by 12. Here's Shed. Pass to Dick. Lets the three fly. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now, here's Banchero. Outside, Jones. Back to Banchero. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Barrett. Paolo Banchero making his last shot. Shot clock at 5. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 8 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Banchero up top. He's covered by Ingram. Carter sets the pick for Bain. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Shed. Off target from three-point range. Orlando's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got struggles in it. And here's Carter. Jones looking for an opening. A 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Ingram missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Jones from outside. It's rebounded by Dick. Raptors shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's Shed. Still scoreless. Pass to Pirtle. Over Bain. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, we know Pirtle very efficient down there. This guy has got great post moves and soft touch.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Black with it. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Fires away from way outside. The shot comes out. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Pass to Shed. Now Dick. Shoots over Black. Nice shot from the wing. And now just a 5-point Magic lead.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident throw.
Here's Wagner with the three. Can't hit that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Magic leading by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
We've got Walter and Murray Boyles in at the 4. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Here's De Silva. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And they double up Wagner. From past the arc, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Mobo. Hasn't made one yet. And he banks in the layup.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. De Silva, no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Mobo, defended by Batadze. Pass to Murray Boyle. Oh, good on the 3. Magic leading by 5. Inside. And Isaac throws it down.
Well, when you've got big-time athleticism and power, Jonathan Isaac, be aggressive at the cup.
Here's Mobo. Now Dick. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Shed. That 3 off the mark. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Bitadze. Now Black. Back to Bitadze. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Isaac misses. Raptors trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the dunk by Dick.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Baines checked in for the Magic. Suggs comes in for Black. On defense, Toronto. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Pass to Mobo. Ingram outside. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 4 rebounds now tonight. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Back to you."
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie. So it's Toronto now. Following the 3 from Franz Wagner. Pass to Barnes. Out to Ingram. There's the triple. The rebound by Batadze. Orlando leading by 8. Now here's Isaac. Dick with it. Now defended by Bane. That one drops for him.
There's Scotty Barnes in his element. He's so confident in the paint.
Orlando's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Outside, Suggs. Wagner outside. Isaac a screen on Ingram. Outside, Bane. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. Over Ingram. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Raptors trail by 6. It's Ingram on the wing. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Now, Suggs, following the 3-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Just his first attempt. And Batadze puts it in. Batadze's got his first points in this one.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grab it for air.
Pass to Mobo. Quickly with it. Picked up by Suggs. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Barnes with another miss. Magic leading by 8. On the wing, Bane. Dick defending. And here is Isaac. Isaac with a screen for Suggs. He's looking for Isaac and finds him. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man, Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Bane. He has 5. There's Wagner with the 3. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Isaac outside. Batadze, bounce pass. Pass to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Isaac a screen on Ingram. Outside, Bane. Here's Isaac. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Raptors trail by 6. Barnes finds Ingram. Now, quickly. Here's Dick. Shoots over Wagner. Here's Mobo. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
Now, here's Suggs. No scoring in this one. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal swing.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. R.J. Barrett comes in for Grady Dick. And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline for a young group. Well, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Here's Wagner. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
Get into that mid-range bag, Mo Wagner. Happy to make that work.
Barnes outside. Back to quickly. Barnes screen on Suggs. And some good young players in the Raptors, but Doris, what's their path to contention?
Well, obviously, they have some quality basketball players. Scotty Barnes is right at the top of that list, a really well-rounded player. But here's the reality for every team. You need a well-constructed roster 1 to 15, and you need to have some depth. The season is long. The possessions in the game are fast. It is really about the totality of your group.
And the first one drops.
One of the things I always like about Emmanuel Quickley, he's decisive with the basketball.
And Orlando making a change here. De Silva's checked in. And Quickley drops them both. And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
And Caro, count it. And Caro's got 10 points.
And great work inside. This is where Banchero feasts.
The kick out to Barnes. Barrett with the ball. Working on Black. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And that one falls for Barrett.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Wagner comes in for Anthony Black. That misses, so he splits the free throws. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
Now, quickly, after Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Goes up the baseline. And it's Ingram missing. Magic leading by 3. To the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Outside Barrett. And Poeltl has it in the corner. Back to Barrett. Floats one. Banchero against Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got 9 points now in the quarter.
You've got to keep an eye on Scotty Barnes. I don't care where he is on the floor. This guy an opportunistic scorer.
Banchero passes to Wagner. Carter with the screen. Payne for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got 8 points.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 11.
Boy, you find a lane and you attack the rim with ferocity, quickly doing work.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Outside, Bain launches a 3, and another 3 for Orlando.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Ingram against Bain, and looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's Suggs missing.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Bain with the steal. Pass to Wagner. To the middle. Here's Carter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And I would not be surprised to see them double him up here.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Carter Jr. One shot.
That's good from Carter. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Ingram. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Fans, let's press up and get ready for your talking fight arena entertainment.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. A fantastic game from Wendell Carter in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Raptors trail by 9 on the court for Orlando. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bain and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
The Magic shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Outside, Bain. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Ingram kicks to Barnes. It's off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked ball. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Ingram. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Great job of just letting that play develop. Ingram showing a little IQ there.
Quickly against Suggs. Carter the pass to Wagner. Now here's Banchero. 5 to shoot. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to quickly, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Suggs. And here are the Raptors now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Takes the 13-footer. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Carter outside. Suggs in the corner. And Suggs throws it down.
Now, this is a guy putting his physical gifts to work. Jalen Suggs, no doubt on the dunk.
Quickly against Suggs, and that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Banchero. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes down low. Carter on him, and the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Wagner against Barrett. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Franz Wagner.
Yeah, Barrett is a guy who wants to score the basketball. Sells the defender on that up fake. Nice.
Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Now, here's Banchero. 10 points for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Suggs in the corner. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 5. Outside, Barrett. On the wing, Barnes. He's covered by Banchero. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, that's about perfect timing on the alley-oop finish. Scotty Barnes' teammates know he's a big-time vertical threat.
Got a piece of it. Ingram against Banchero. Pass to Barnes. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Banchero. Toronto grabs the miss. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Shot from free throw range. And it's Ingram missing. Orlando leading by 3. And Doris, what you love about Brandon Ingram, he's the total package.
He is, Kevin, because he's got incredible size, great shot-making ability. He's a 3-level scorer, and you can mix his matchup on the defensive end.
Here's quickly. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Outside, Barrett. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
Now Ingram. Four on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Barrett for three. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his fourth rebound in this one. Outside, Bain. Back to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Ingram. Suggs passes to Banchero. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. The offensive rebound. Good on the shot. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. The kick out to Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, RJ Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Guys?
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now Ingram. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Over Bain. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. It back.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
To the paint, trying to get something going, and slammed up by Ingram.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside, Suggs. Carter outside. Outside, Suggs. On the wing, Bain. He's covered by Ingram. Ingram with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. RJ Barrett.
And here's Wagner. He's got 9. Outside, Bain. Carter outside. Bain kicks to Wagner. Banchero is screen for Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bain, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Out to Barrett. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barrett's got 7 now in this quarter.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now, here's Suggs. Back to Carter. Pass to Banchero. Banchero draws the double. Deep 2 from Wagner. The Magic again can't hit.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
Ingram finds Pirtle. That gives them the lead.
You love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
Defensive foul. France Wagner. Third personal foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Dix checked in for Toronto. And the Magic making a change here as well. Black's checked in.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
Barrett against Wagner. Back to Black. Looking to end the run. And Poeltl pulls it down. Raptors leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Wasted no time on that one. And Banchero's got 12.
Such a nice-looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Barnes kicks to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Shot from the wing. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, what you've seen from R.J. Barrett is attack mode. The coaching staff wants him to sustain this level of aggression.
Banchero against Barnes. It's Black in the corner. Misses the 3. The Raptors with the lead. Pass to Quickly. Here's Barnes. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Baines got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Wagner. Rebound by the Raptors.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. Black grabs the board.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
On the wing, Bane. Inside, here's Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Quickly with it. Outside, Barrett. Dick in the corner. Offline with his 3. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. Black the pass to Banchero. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And Banchero is putting it all together. Capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Quickly kicks to Poeltl. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
For Toronto, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. He misses the free throw. And the Raptors with some changes. Lobo's checked in, and it's Ingram in for R.J. Barrett. Then for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. And it's Suggs in for Bane. And the second free throw, good.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Bitadze is screen on Dick. Suggs passes to Bitadze. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Poeltl.
Love the pass from Suggs. Boy, his court awareness is really impressive.
Ingram against Wagner. Here's Ingram.
and give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Raptors. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Tick is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Walter. And it's Mobo in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Payne, no good. Toronto shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And that one's good. Ingram. 6 points for Brandon Ingram.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Isaac outside. Out left of the wing. Screen by Batadze. Back to Isaac. On deep. Rebound by the Raptors. To the inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Going for a dunk. Ingram uses that physicality, clearing the defense out of his way.
Payne finds Isaac. Here's Batadze. Over to the left wing. Suggs gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Payne passes to Suggs. To Payne. Now Isaac. Orlando moving the ball around. Shoots the 3. Walter pulls it in. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now Batadze. Pass to Black to tie it up. That shot off. Toronto leading by 3. Dick finds Ingram. Here's Mobo, defended by Batadze. And here's Ingram from the arc. He can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Suggs. Pass to Bane. It's hauled in by the Raptors. He takes it in. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Payne. Left side, Suggs. Over in the corner, Isaac. Hits it from 3-point range.
Boy, Jonathan Isaac, if he can consistently make shots, he has got such incredible potential.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
It's time for your Northside Grill. Give it up for the man.
Rocket Turtles check in for Walter. And the change for the Magic. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a three? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making threes. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now here is Purtle. Pass to Ingram from outside the arc. And the Raptors miss again. Orlando trailing here to the right side. Down low. To tie it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Paolo Banchero comes in for Black, and Wagner subbed in for Bain. And it's tied up with that one. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Barrett dishes to Purtle. Now, here's quickly. Barrett for 3. Offensive rebound. Purtle. And he goes big with the dunk right over Jalen Suggs.
Oh, you see Jakob Poeltl powering through the contact. Use that size, young sir.
And Wagner has it in the corner and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's quickly. Black grabs the board. Black's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Banchero. Carter with a screen on quickly. Bounce pass from Banchero. Here's Carter. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Carter's got it all tied up now for the Magic.
Boy, terrific move by the big man, Wendell Carter Jr. So much athleticism. This guy is cooking.
Barrett against Wagner. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Suggs.
For your Raptors, R.J. Barrett, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Barrett. Jones with it. Banchero outside. It's Black in the corner. His three-pointer's off the mark. Raptors leading by 3. Quickly with it. Defended now by Wagner. Pass to Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Quickly against Jones. Carter looking around. 6 to shoot. Banchero against Barnes. And it's Banchero missing. The Raptors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the 4th quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Now, here's Wagner. It's Black in the corner. Kicks it out to Jones. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
And Orlando will get a change here. Baines checked in. Raptors leading by 7. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's quickly. Barrett against Wagner. Now, here's Barrett. He's tightly guarded, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away.
Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?
He's checked in for Orlando.
Number 4, Jalen Suggs.
Barrett against Wagner. Pass to Baines. Just 5 on the clock. To end the drought. They get it again. And then Carter with the dunk.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Here's Barrett. The Magic getting the bucket. Over Suggs. Barrett, no good. Ingram against Bain. Suggs looking around. Banchero against Barnes. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Faster quickly. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now, here's Wagner to the paint. And there's Banchero on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Pirtle. Outside, Barrett. Here's Pirtle. Big time move inside.
Well, at 7 feet, when Pirtle gets rolling, this guy can absolutely overpower you.
The Magic trail by 9. Here's Bain. That does not go. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Now Barnes. Good on the fall-away J.
I'll tell you, that's tremendous concentration on your jumper. To have some contact and still make the shot, great job by Scotty Barnes.
Now, here's Bain. Here's Wagner. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Quickly pulls it down.
No one in his way. You have got to make the defense pay. That's a quality mid-range look right there.
Ingram. The shot is good!
What a move by Ingram, taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
Defensive foul. Desmond Bane. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Brandon Ingram. One shot.
And that one falls for Ingram. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's a 14-point game. Suggs outside. Driving to the basket. Bane trained from outside.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And here is quickly. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the threes. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Raptors.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for R.J. Barrett.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Here's Barrett after the made shot from Wendell Carter. Cleared away by Wagner.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Pirtle there for the rebound. And so Toronto takes this but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jakob Poeltl.